Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emmanuel, and I'm a teacher and a software developer from Silva Links. I am so excited to present to you this beautifully designed school management system called Silva School Master, a software that can handle all the activities of a school, be it nursery, primary, secondary, or university. And I just want to take this opportunity to make a big shout out to our clients, our beautiful clients, Vichy School Complex in Douala, Blessed School Complex in Mancon, Nacho Technical College in Mancon, Mark Bali, our Memorial, Satek Mancon, and Heart of Life, not forgetting Ambi School Complex, also in Bamenda. These are our clients that have really been there, supportive and helping us financially and otherwise to make sure that this school management system is top notch. And without wasting much of your time, guys, let us dive right into the registration system of this software to see how to register students, classes, subjects, and employees and otherwise. Thank you very much, and don't touch that dial as we dive right in. All right, so in this session, we are going to see how to register students and update this fee situation of the various students. So without wasting much time, let's just dive in and we see how the software looks like. We have a registration panel here, and in this section, we have students, classes, subjects, and of course, employees. In the last tutorial, we saw how to register classes, and this time around, we want to see how to register students and assign them to those various classes that we just created. Now I can just create myself. Let me see. Check Emmanuel. See that as I'm typing, it's showing the various students that have the same name with the name that you are trying to register now. And if that student, you'll be monitoring from the class here. If that student already exists, you shouldn't bother registering the student again. You can just update the situation of the student and so on. But this one does not exist because it is Emmanuel and T. There can still be another Emmanuel. This particular Emmanuel is Emmanuel Tabukum. Tabukum is a very big name in Mancon. It means the father of chiefs. So I'm going to select the important things, the date of birth if necessary. If you have it, if you need it, put. But I think that the software will need it because it appears on the report card. Yeah, so you need, that's why it has 1 star right there. And all these things with single star, they are necessary but not compulsory. But the ones with double star are compulsory. So that's how it works. You just populate this form and then you save. Do you want to record new student? Yes. Now, do you want to proceed to fee registration for that class? If I take yes, it will carry me to the fee registration, but I don't want to, so I take no and it terminates that function. Because I know that at the end of the day, when I'm done registering students, I will now come and update the fee situation of all the students in a particular class that I have finished registering the students there. If I come to Form 1, something like Form 1 General A, that we have created some fees inside. Remember, you cannot update fee situation for a class where you have not added fees there. So we have to make sure that we use Form 1 General A or Form 2 General A because those classes have fees in them. Okay, so let me say we are working with Form 1 General A. Form 1 General A, we say update. These are the students for Form. Why is it not filtering? It's supposed to filter. Let me see the students in Form 1 General A. Okay, now if I take update fee situation, I take yes. It will take a little time, but it's okay. It's a successfully updated fee situation. So if we check now, for us to know if we have that fee situation has actually been updated, we just need to double click on one student like this. The student will be in the edit mode, and then we go to manage fees. Now you see that there are many fees there, though it's not filtering by that student, but the student was supposed to be populated here. I don't know why. So I'll just pick an option right now. Let me take general, take from 1 general A, and I pick a student. And you see there are 3 fees that have been registered for that student, only the compulsory fees. But we know that in Form 1 General A, we had many different fees there. We had many different fees in Form 1 General A. We had 5, but 2 were not compulsory. So the students will register only the compulsory fees. So I'll come back to students and we can check again Form 1 General A, and I take manage fees. And if I pick a student, take again a class general, option for general, general, and I take from 1 general A, I pick a student. See that the student registered only 3 fees. We can now add. You see all those 5 fees that we added for that class, they are here. You can add. Remember, you cannot add a fee that the student has already registered for. It will not go. So we can take something like a bus service. Let's say this student, what's the student's name? Asong Santi Claire. What a nice name. So it's compulsory for this student, but it is not compulsory for the class. So we will give the bus service there is let's say maybe 35,000 for bus service for that student. The reason why we still kept a space here to register bus service because bus service is negotiable. Some services are negotiable. Services are not fixed. So it was really a problem for us working with the different schools, and there are different policies. It was not easy. So we just kept space. If you need to update it, you update. If you don't want, it will take the default fee in the class. So we are adding that fee for this particular student. And if there's another student again in that class who is liable for bus service, we will also register bus service for that particular student. So this particular student now is having 4 different fees. So the total fee of that student is 170,000, but if you check, other students will be 120,000. So I hope that is clear. All right. So if I take now, again that student, you see that 170,000, 35,000 for, and I think okay, this amount is showing that it's okay because we have 35,000 plus. It means that it's 135,000 plus 35,000, making 170,000, something like that. All right, so that's how the fee management for students and fee registration for students works. You can edit a student's details. You can just double click here to edit a student's information. You can add now something. You can add a date of birth, add a place of birth, put Mancon, you add the address, Tarinkon. Now just fill this information, fill that information, give a name, and then you save, and you see that information will be updated. And you can also manage the fee situation for that student after updating the student's information. So at the end of the day, you do that. Let's take from 2 general A, because we have also created fees of from 2 general A, and we also update the fee situation in that class. It has been updated. All the students in that class now are liable for fees. Now I want us to see our class lists. After creating our students, we need to see our class list. We take just something like, first we're just taking that, we're supposed to just select a class from 1 general A. We are not seeing anything here because what shows here is for marks, but we just want to see the class list. We are coming to see how the marks input system works. So we have the class list right there in the PDF, which you can send to the printer directly, or you can export it as PDF and then you save it somewhere in your computer, and then you print it later on. Okay, this is not all about the students, that it is in alphabetical order, and the numbering is not in alphabetical order because the names are in alphabetical order. So we have different pages. You can navigate here, you can navigate down here. This is the last page. Okay, so I'll close that, and you can export this class list to Excel. If you just take export to Excel, there is a class list template. This class list template is found in the installation location of your computer. So when you install the software, we always advise that you can remove it from there and send it to your desktop, so that whenever you need it, you don't have to be going right to where the software was installed to go to Excel res. So this is the class list template. I will copy this class list template. So let me just copy it and keep it on the desktop, because it is on the desktop. It's already on the desktop even. Okay, so let me just use it from the desktop. I take that, I take OK. It's exporting the students to Excel. So you just give it some time, and I think very soon everything will be fine. You wait for the message, and that class list will be sent to Excel. You can now use it for any other thing that you want to use it for. All right, so that is it's done. That is for our registration of students and production of class lists and so on. In the next tutorial, we will see how to create subjects, register the subjects, and then enroll students for those subjects so that they can be able to input their marks for those various subjects. And of course, you can see we have some security that has been implemented in the system. We tightened up the security this year so well that if you sign in, you see I've signed in as an admin for marks for academic admin. So I'm not able to access the finance, but I can access academics. When the person for finance signs in, he will be able to access academics just to print mark sheet, but he will not be able to input marks. So he has to sign in as a teacher or the admin, the general admin, before that person will be able to input marks for any student. So you cannot access the mark sheet. You cannot access the mark sheet. So even if I select these things, I will not be able to see the mark sheet because I've not registered courses. But in the next tutorial, we'll see all of that, and it's really awesome, guys. You can export your marks to Excel and send it to teachers, send the Excel sheet to teachers. They fill it on their phones and return it back to you, and with a single click on import, you just select, and okay, we are supposed to take a subject before you can import. You just import back the marks from wherever you sent them. So that is it. We will see all of that. It's very simple to use the system this time around. It's so well arranged. There's all those errors that we used to have. We have handled all of those things, and it's only getting better, guys. Thank you very much for the various schools that have been using this system. I'm so grateful. We are so grateful, and we wish that our bond, our relationship, our business deals will continue and will last forever. Thank you once more for taking your time to follow this tutorial, and stay tuned, and we look forward to watching the next tutorial.